What's up, Internet? This is Skinny from Coburg Nissan, and today happens to be a very special day. It is the first snowfall of the Christmas 2017 season, and I couldn't be any more happier. I love the snow, and it happens to fall on a Tuesday, which is a great segment into something I want to start called 2-Minute Tuesdays. So 2-Minute Tuesdays are exactly like they sound. It's going to be every Tuesday a quick 2-minute tip to help you out with some great car advice. So send me your questions and one of them may be featured in one of these 2-Minute Tuesdays coming up. So today with this amazing snowfall, I want to talk about some winter safety driving tips. We're going to talk about ABS brakes and stability control. So without further ado, let's go have a look at our test vehicle. Alright, so here we are inside our test vehicle, a 2017 Nissan Titan. Let's get this bad boy started up. So the reason I chose a Titan for our test vehicle is because the Titan is a rear-wheel drive when it's not in four-wheel drive, and that's going to be the best to demonstrate what happens to a vehicle in slippery conditions when you don't have stability control. So without further ado, let's go do some testing and turn the stability control off. So here I'm going to drive with the stability control off, make a left-hand turn, and as you can see, the rear end slips out, causing what's called oversteer. Let's rewind it back and watch it a little more closely. As I make the turn, the rear wheels lose grip and slide out sideways. This causes the truck to turn way too much, and my front end is now pointed in a direction I was not intending to go. This next clip will show you what happens if there's even more speed involved.
Wow!
Cool looking? Maybe. Intended? Not really. So that's why stability control is such an important safety feature. Now let's have a look what happens when you have it on. So here you can see at roughly the same speed and the same turning angle, the truck doesn't slide at all and stays on the intended path. So as you saw there, the vehicle slides all over the place, the rear wheels are powering way too much, and they're making the back end go all over the place, making it virtually uncontrollable. The same is going to happen in a front wheel drive, except you're going to do what's called snow plowing, where you're going to try to make a turn and the car's just going to continue on forward. So the stability control controls your oversteer and your understeer, keeping you pointed in the direction that you want to go. So the way that works is that every vehicle with stability control has 3 different sensors. It has a wheel speed sensor measuring how fast the wheels are going, each independent wheel. It has a G-force sensor in the middle of the car, and it also has a steering wheel angle sensor showing the computer which way the wheel is pointed. And without getting too technical, all those 3 things input into a computer system, they then tell the vehicle you're either turning the way you think you should be turning, or you're sliding out of control, and then it makes the corrections for you. The way it makes the corrections is by braking the inside wheels on the side of the vehicle that's turning. And that allows the vehicle to pull itself in. It does it without any warnings, any bells, any lights, any whistles. Makes you look like a fantastic driver, but realistically, if you didn't have stability control, you might be in the ditch. Now let's move on to the second system I want to talk about, which is ABS braking. Why I feel it's important to talk about ABS braking, even though it's been out for years and years, is because most people still do the wrong thing, which is they take their foot off the brake pedal because they hear that grinding noise and they don't know what to do. So I want to show you what to do when your ABS brakes engage. So here I jam the brakes on a slippery surface so that way you can see the ABS brakes grab and release the brakes really quickly, which allows you to now steer the car rather than slamming into something in front of you. Where most people make a mistake is when they hear this grinding noise, they release the brake pedal, ultimately defeating the purpose of ABS brakes.
You're an idiot.
What you should do is continue to hold the pedal and steer around anything that might be in your path. Alright guys, that concludes our 2-Minute Tuesday. I'm sure I went over time, but it's a very important message. Winter driving conditions are horrible. Want to make sure you guys stay safe on the road. Don't forget, if you have any questions, please leave them below in the comment box, and I'm going to do my best to answer them for you on our next 2-Minute Tuesday. Thanks so much for watching, guys. This is Skinny at Coburg Nissan.